Wike slams Obi, says Nigeria too complex for social media presidency. Okay now. Minister of the Federal Capital Territory FCT Wike on Thursday came down hard on the 2023 Labour Party presidential candidate, Mr. Peter Obi, questioning his leadership credentials and his capacity to govern Nigeria. Well, people have been talking about this thing. He doesn't have credentials. He's a social media person. He's this, he's that. If you don't have any other thing to say, be creative now. Find something else, because we've heard this before. We've heard this before. What's new? Wike spoke at the commissioning of two newly constructed roads, ILS 11, Estabali Street and Ma 24 Kezudezwe Street, in the Mabushi area of Abuja, ridiculed Obi's constant criticism of government, saying he lacked the credibility to lecture anyone on governance, having, according to him, failed as an Anambra governor. How did you fail as an Anambra governor? The records are there. We should go and check it. You, as a governor in Rivers State, what did you do apart from flyover bridge? What did you do? What? Nothing. The one as president under a party and cannot manage the party. You uncle? You see the way you are managing your party now? Ordinary party. Wike. You should always find the opportunity to talk. That's why they didn't allow you to do media pally. Because you will not allow us the word. So to commission road now, you still shout and make noise. Ordinary party. So why did you not remain in your PDP if it is ordinary party? That you can manage. Why didn't you manage PDP? I don't understand how people do not think before they talk. Like, why are you? Well, you cannot manage to hold the party together. See the way you hold the party together now, Wike. If it is Nigeria of over 200 million people that you want to now manage, ordinary party of how many people? Crisis, you can't hold them. But you want to manage a complex nation like Nigeria. For your information, even Mr. Obi is not the chairman of the party. He's not the leader of the party. So what is he holding together? If the leaders cannot hold it together, why should he be the one saddled with that responsibility? You shall want to talk. Oh yeah, talk now and be going on. Just talk and be going to your house, because you go just a jam talk. You go just a jam talk. It is not available for people like you. You can know a good answer from the first step Wike declared. But really, why did you just go and you want to go and commission a road, and then you start talking about Peter Obi? People have problem with this Peter Obi. He's giving you nightmare, Wike. He is. If he's not giving you a nightmare, why are you talking about him? The former Rivers governor accused Obi of hypocrisy. I beg this man. Accused Obi of hypocrisy, noting that while he flaunts public show of compassion, his record in Anambra State tells a different story. You know that you are lying now, Wike. You say you know that you are lying. You know. Mr. Peter Obi, just came into office 2 years ago. We have not even stayed 4 years. But you stayed 8 good years. Compare 2 years in office of what you have done in FCC and compare 8 years in office in Anambra. Can you really say you love this country? Can you really say you love Anambra? Certainly not. If I were you, I'll be quiet. Why not be quiet? Enough is enough. He's not going to be quiet. Okay, that's what you want him to do, to keep quiet. He's not going to keep quiet for you. You cannot be the president of Nigeria. Who told you that? Only when you go to one IDP camp for a birthday party. I went to do my birthday party in an IDP camp. Who is interested in all of those things? We are interested, Wike. We are very interested. Very, very interested. Doing your birthday party in an IDP camp, does not make you feel like you love Nigeria and want to do anything for Nigeria? Wike, I don't understand this man. When you were a governor, why didn't you do your birthday in IDP camp? It is now you want to be president. I beg, was there IDP camp when Peter Obi was governor? What was this Wike even saying? Every day I'm going to do my birthday with the last 50 days. Is it every day that he does his birthday? Is his birthday not once a year? Wike, you are pained. You are pained. Peter Obi is giving you nightmare. But who will you deceive? Enough is enough, he said. Wike went further to allege that Obi prioritized personal profit over development during his 8 years in office. You know that you are lying, Sha. He said some people, because of politics, castigate government. For example, I hear one of the social media presidential candidates went to one of the local authority area schools and was saying that the government has abandoned public schools. In particular, his name is Peter Obi. It's not everything you must play politics with, That advice, first of all, take it by yourself first. Peter B, you're a governor for users in Anambra State. If you had finished all the jobs, nobody will be talking about development. You can't finish all the job. Even you, that you are in city, that you are doing and doing, you can't finish everything. That's not possible. That is why it's a tenure. That is why you finish your own. Somebody will come back and continue from where you stop. You can't finish everything. That's not possible. That is not possible. Nobody will be talking about developing Anambra by now. Instead of developing Anambra, you took the money and put it in the bank where you have interest. The money was there to develop Anambra, but you only preferred profit and Anambra was suffering. Liar. Again, we'll show you in the next few weeks what we have been able to do in our public school in just 2 years. While you are talking about 8 years, everything must not be propaganda. As the Minister of FCC, I cannot claim I know everywhere in Abuja. It is not possible. So if you're a responsible citizen, it is not just to go to social media to think that they will love you. You will continue to contest as president of social media. Okay, now let's see how that goes. But not as president of Nigeria, Wike declared. Okay. Turning from politics to governance, Wike stressed the importance of good citizenship and responsiveness, citing how a senior advocate of Nigeria, Damian Dodo, drew his attention to the poor state of Kezudezu Street, which led to swift intervention. Congratulations. Who is called a good citizen? Not a good man, but a good citizen. Good citizens are those who will think well about the welfare of the country and call the attention of the government. They need to call your attention. The ones that they have been calling your attention, which one now do? Try to deceive yourself there. I was in my office when one of my friends called my attention. He said, Minister, I was driving on one of these roads. I don't think you are aware. It's terribly bad. I said, which road is that? He said, Kezudezu. I said, okay, thank you. Storyteller. Then I called the acting executive secretary of FCDA to ask, where is this Kezudezu? Go and check and see the situation of the road or the roads there. He came back to me and said, sir, the road is bad. I said, okay, look at my contractor that has the capacity. Look for any contractor that has the capacity to move in and see what will solve that problem. The next week, my friend called me and said, thank you. That is what they call a responsive government. Storyteller. Thank you for calling me. And you immediately responded. It does not have an office there and it doesn't live there. But because he had used this road, he called my attention. He's here, Damian Dodo sound. That is what good citizens, responsive citizens should do. Not by going to social media and beginning to castigate the government. How would they call your attention if they don't go to social media? To call your attention to the bad roads. And the ones that they've called your attention, which road did they solve? Baba Wike, you talk too much, Jare. This will belongs to you. Let's have you your daily life with ease and safety, she told you yesterday. I beg you, storyteller. Every day be commissioning road, commissioner. Beg, my listeners, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.